What's up, everybody? Just wanted to give you a quick video on a new thing I've added to the kayak here. A couple of things. One new thing is that I added a new transducer mount. Switched that up from the original one that I had made. Found a deal on it, so I went ahead and grabbed it. And the other thing I've added to the kayak, which I think you guys might think is kind of cool, is I added LED lights so that I am visible in the water if it's still kind of dark out, because I get out there about 5:30 a.m. So went ahead and added these front and rear. And then also, so that I can see out there, I added them in the seating area. So I wanted to show you all that. Still running off of the 12-volt battery that I had originally talked about in my first video, which is the Nanotech 2200. This is a battery you would use in RC car or RC planes. So what I ended up buying is my brother-in-law actually came up with the idea and went ahead and bought waterproof strip lights off of eBay. They come in a roll, you cut them down, and then you solder on your wires. If you look them up on the internet on how to use them, there's plenty of videos on how to do that. So what I did is I made a hole in here, cut out a small hole, ran my wires up through here. I used a little drill hole right here. I drilled, ran my wires in through there. I super glued these lights on because I wanted them to stay on. I went out this weekend, I've had no issues with it. I used the Loctite. Actually, I think I have it right here. Let me show you. Went ahead, just every 2 or 3 lights, I went ahead and just put a little dab of super glue, the Loctite one, and it's really strong. I like it. But I mean, it's really nice to have these. I went out this weekend with it. The reason we put them on is because we'd get out to the lake, like I said, about 5:30, and the sun wasn't up yet. So we wouldn't go out onto the water because the other boats wouldn't be able to see us if we were out there, and they're going to run into us. So we added these on, and also it gives us work visibility to be out there. Now the back one, I also drilled a small hole here. I just added this one on, so everything is still kind of setting up. Drilled a hole here, took a little loop and fished the wire up to here to where I could grab, and then I kind of just fished it up here. I used this little grabber to pull that wire up. Picked that up at Harbor Freight's, probably pretty cheap, but I was able to get through that hole that I had drilled and grab all that. But I mean, it's worked out really well. And what's cool is that fish finder on, and I can run the lights with it. So you got your fish finder working with the lights also on with that same battery. All that runs off of that one battery. And I went out this Sunday. I got out there about, like I said, about 5:30, and we were out there till 10:30 a.m. I mean, obviously you only need the lights for an hour or two while you're out there, but my battery was still charged when I came out of the water. No issues at all. So if you have any questions, let me know. Nice little feature to add on. I'll shut these lights off real quick. I'll show you how bright these things are. Obviously you can tell they're pretty bright. One second, let me back up here. I mean, you can see it from over here how bright these are. And my brother-in-law was out with me this weekend, and he said they're extremely bright when you're out there, so everybody should be able to see you. Obviously the phone's having a little hard time focusing here because of the lighting. There's the seating area, which will give you plenty of light. Obviously, like I said, the phone's having a hard time here, but you can kind of get the idea of how it looks. Let me turn this back on, and then if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask me. If you look at my original video that I first posted when I built this kayak, not built it, but put it together, you'll see everything else I've done. But I'm still really liking the kayak. I've had no issues with it. I've taken it out every week almost. I had some back issues, so I had to take some time off, but for the most part, I've been in the water fishing as much as I could. And everything that I originally set up is still working great. The only thing I changed was my transducer mount, but the other one worked. I just wanted to switch over to this one because I got a deal on it. You guys have a good day. If you have any questions, let me know.